If I smile, then they'll die?
You've changed quite a bit.
Not interested. You think you've caught me? This is nothing. Don't complain.
Shoto!
You're in my way there, Icy Hot! Then pick another route. You damn mutt! From an objective standpoint, I think it's fairly clear that I'm stronger than you. Why are you smiling? Hey. Wow, you've got such a beautiful face, dear. Have you ever heard of quirk marriage? For God's sake, you're adults. Put up a real fight.
That brat's got spunk.
He's like a mini version of you.
What are you talking about?
Why didn't I remember him? He's so loud and obnoxious. This is your strategy? You're pretending to be some kind of ninja? My father, Endeavor, is currently the #1 hero, but to be frank, I've always hated him. It's a bad scar. Looks painful. Are you really All Might's secret love child or something? My name is not Five Weenies.
Stealth mode.
You're standing out even more, Midoriya. It can be annoying.
Right.
Shoto, this is where you introduce your friends.
Right.
Shut your mouth before I blast you all the way to hell!
Yeah, sure.
How about I come watch your training tomorrow? It's been
I don't give a damn what you think, and I definitely don't want your apologies!
Okay.
Son, are you really friends with this delinquent?
We're selling our clothes, sleeping in cars, dressing it down, hitting on dudes. Hard.
Spread it open and flick the bean. I'm Joey, I'm proud of the pussy queen.
That.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, so this is a message for my bitch-ass boyfriend who's on here, who's been ignoring all my FaceTime calls. You fucking cheated on me, and now you're fucking on this live, ignoring me. Get your ass off this fucking live, and fucking answer my FaceTime call, you stupid bitch. Because I know you've been hanging out with Ashley behind my back, you dumb hoe. Fucking answer my FaceTime call, you fucking stupid bitch. Anyways, love your bangs. They need a little trim. Love you. How do I leave? Get me out of here. Oh yeah, now he wants to start calling. Okay, yeah, definitely get me out of here. Definitely get me out.
Sorry I took the last Halo.
That's okay. I'm sorry I ratted you out to the IRS.
You did what? Come visit Mommy in prison.
Bye, Mommy.
Open that, 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 open that.
Actually, this is your bill. It can't be that bad. Nah, what the frick? What am I supposed to do?
I swear on my life that I've been a good girl. Tonight I don't wanna be hurt. They say he likes a good time.
Shit. I got 20 on a strike right now.
I'm 6 feet from the edge.
No,
We're not singing, we're just saying it. Ready, set, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenna. Happy birthday to you.
Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, 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 boost. Moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. Rise, 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 rise. To think of something different.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church.
Get off that Don Julio, Echo Fulio. Bitch, I called your motherfucking phone. That's how you do me, ho. Hey, bitch, don't.
Hi. How does a strawberry relate to an orange? This orange has been rich in nutrients and ripe and fresh since day one. Since the day it started to grow, it's had anything. It's had everything. This orange seems perfect. Right? You are a strawberry. You're small, you're not fully grown yet, and you're not rich in nutrients. You've never been rich in nutrients. In fact, most strawberries aren't. Let's throw another fruit in there. How about a watermelon? This watermelon's huge. This watermelon has everything you do not. It has a hard shell to protect it on the outside, and the volume of its richness on the inside will never compare to yours. Your richness will never compare to the watermelon's richness. Let me ask again. How does a strawberry relate to an orange? Truth is, it doesn't. It never will. This orange has had everything since day one. This orange has no concept of what it's like to be rotten, to be small, to be not ripe yet. This orange has always been ripe. Don't fall for the orange's tricks. The orange is deceptive. This isn't about fruit.
I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! Lord, no!
Couple wet wipes, case a bum try to touch me. Ew. I'm the Terminator. Bitch talk slick, I'ma have to terminate her.
Man, I sure hope I don't get my peener stolen today. I say unpeener snatchfully.
Boop! I got you, Peanut!
No! Send this to someone to straights up steal their peener.
Some booty holes you gotta eat. Some booty holes you gotta finger. Some booty holes you gotta prepare. You just cannot rush in, especially if you got a big dick. Like, you gotta be sensitive.
I mean, fuck, I like pills, I like drugs, I like getting money, I like strippers, I like to fuck, I like day drinking and day parties in Hollywood, I like doing Hollywood shit, snorted Bollywood. What can I say? The shit works, it feels good, and my self-worth's at an all-time low. And just when it couldn't get worse, my ex crashed my place and destroyed all I owned. Whoopsie, made a oopsie, $100,000 oops made me loopy. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn a nigga guts into soup bean.
How to dress to attract a man, a tutorial. Rule number 1, make sure your hair is always long and lustrous and never put up. Rule number 2, make sure to show a little skin, especially those stems, ladies. Rule number 3, footwear should be dainty and delicate. Rule number 4, show off that waist at all times. Rule number 5, always have a pleasant expression on your face. I promise you will attract a man.
Who is that? That's Gina now!
I am convinced that my whole family is just part of a TV show and that we're secretly being filmed, because not only was I a menace when I was a child, but my younger brother and sister were no better. They are no better. And my brother and I, we rained terror on each other. I once told my brother to take a whiz on his tablet, and it was already cracked, so he did because she was crying and he needed to go to the bathroom, and I didn't want to help him go to the bathroom, so I just told him to pee on it, and he did. And then it broke. My parents were not impressed. I also put my brother in a dog cage once. My friend and I also got really mad at my brother once while we were in the hot tub, so she grabbed his arms and I grabbed his legs and we threw him into the rock-hard snow. Needless to say, he was very, very upset. He was crying the whole time. But my sister is also bad. She once sprayed bleach in my older brother's eyes and she dumped flour all over the kitchen, and when I say all over, I mean like literally the entire kitchen, including herself. And when a couple years ago, she and my brother got into my dad's big work truck and they backed it into our house and like wrecked some of the house. And we had family photos once, and my brother decided that that would be the perfect time to get into some house paint, which does not come off the skin easily. And he was wearing his swim shorts, and so for our family photos, he was covered in white paint. And yeah, pretty much we just rain terror on each other our whole lives. Me and my brother get along better now, but we still continue to just torture each other. And my poor parents, I don't understand how they put up with us. Sometimes I question how my parents made it through, because me personally, I would never have made it. I don't know how I'm gonna have kids because I feel like they're just gonna be little ogres. And like, I also remember once I poured all of my mom's shampoo out and then I skated on her bedroom floor with it. Oh, I was the worst. We were all the worst.
Gonna take my job.
Made them mess. You did, King. I made them mess. Yes, King.
But I gave your brother the last of the halos.
It's okay, Mom.
Hey, buddy. Sorry I took the last halo.
That's okay. I'm sorry I cut your brake lines.
I deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
Need you to take a picture with your ass out and your back bent in with your pussy barely peeking through from a low angle with your face in it, winking with your tongue out and your feet in it, and your arches exposed and your toes clenched and your torso at 3/4 rotation with your side boob and your nipples just out of sight with a choker on and your panties around your waist with the middle pulled to the side.
Alright, how am I supposed to live here now, huh? My whole house smells like toe cheese and dry cleaning.
Because you didn't follow my instructions.
Oh, well, Heil Hitler!
Oh yeah, call me a good boy. Call me a good boy. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
Money, 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 money. If you haven't any coal in the stove and you're freezing in the winter and you curse to the wind at your face, when you haven't any shoes on your feet and you're coached in a paper and you look 30 pounds underweight, when you go to get a word of advice from the fat little pastor, he will tell you to love evermore. So when hunger comes around, rat-a-tat, at the window. At the window. Who's there? Hunger. Ugh, hunger. See how love.
Trump just pardoned the woman who had fetuses in her refrigerator. Anti-abortion woman would reportedly steal fetus remains from a medical waste truck and would park outside of a clinic. As she asked the driver if she could have the aborted fetuses so that she could give them a proper funeral, and the dude just gave her a box of them. It had around 115 fetuses that she just kept in her apartment, and Trump just pardoned her. So if you're wondering how we're doing, that's where we're at. That's where we're at.
The tickets! What? We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no! That's hell no!
I'm a
trick-or-treaters, I'm coming back for that ass. If I ain't get that butt last year, then this year's getting smashed. I ain't pulling up in no granny costume, that shit hard to run in. I'm pulling up in a tracksuit and we really gonna get this fun in. What the
She asked for a nude. I sent her picture of Joker gently embracing impregnated Crazy Frog, and she blocked me. Then I realized she wanted nude of my body. I, a fool, sent one of my soul.
It's fascist, klepto, Pluto, Theo, techno, kakistocracy. Heard that the Supreme Court went and overturned democracy. Now the U.S. government's officially autocracy. Fascist, klepto, Pluto, Theo, techno, kakistocracy. The little are we gonna die? The little are we gonna die?
Dylan Mulvaney is a danger to women and children everywhere. She is faking it. She's pretending to be a trans woman for views and clicks. And so this morning I saw a butterfly, and that was really awesome. And I'm just so grateful to have all of you watching my videos. And tonight I'm gonna go see a musical.
Let me get this straight. People went from liking their fathers, then to liking their cousins, then their best friend's dad, and now their fucking brother? Guys, what the fuck? No, stop it. This is pissing me off. Why does everyone want to fuck their family members? Like, do they not know digital footprint is a thing? This should not be getting normalized. Like, please keep that shit to yourself. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? All it does is traumatize me more. I swear this generation will not be recognized by future historians. I swear if someone makes a block blast video about them liking their dog or something, I might leave the planet. And the sad part is that I wouldn't be surprised if that fucking happened. Also, thank you so much for 10K followers. I never expected that to happen. I'm so grateful.
Need you to take a picture with your ass out and your back bent in with your pussy barely peeking through from a low angle with your face in it, winking with your tongue out and your feet in it, and your arches exposed and your toes clenched and your torso at 3/4 rotation with your side boob and your nipples just out of...
Alright, how am I supposed to live here now, huh? My whole house smells like toe cheese and dry cleaning.
Because you didn't follow my instructions.
Oh, well, Heil Hitler!
Fucker, flipper, bender, backwards, baby, put your back into it. Smash it, grab it, go back.
Oh, that's where you were. We thought you went crazy.
Yep, guess I'm oogaloo.
Just a Roman salute. The bitch ain't Roman. The bitch ain't Roman. The bitch not from Rome. And bitch, we ain't in Rome. So why?
He said he's sorry, fine shit.
Do you want fries with that?
Where I'm from, we call fries potato Jeremies.
Where the fuck are you from?
What the fuck is this? It's hard to believe I'm walking through the ruins of the first ever city, because I'm not. That's in Iraq, which is miles away, and fucking dangerous. All right, can we talk about something a bit more cheerful?
Anything you like.
Do you like ABBA? Why are pyramids that shape? Is it to stop homeless people sleeping on them?
I don't think they had many homeless people in ancient Egypt.
Oh. King Arthur came a lot, didn't he?
I think you mean that he's associated with the court of Camelot.
No, it definitely says King Arthur came a lot. But do we know if he came a lot? Or, like, just the same as an average man? Like, about a tablespoon? Jesus was killed because people didn't like what he was saying, so could you call him the first celebrity victim of cancel culture?
I do this for my squad, I do this for my gang. I do this for my squad, I do this for my gang.
The Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do in your life was die. Before Snapchat, hills were the most efficient way to distribute dick pics to a wide audience. What was the Soviet onion?
You probably mean the Soviet Union.
No, it's onion. I saw it on a bit of paper earlier.
Well, that's probably been misspelt, or you can't read very well, but I think that you mean in historical terms the Soviet Union.
I don't want to be rude, but I think you're mansplaining a bit. Can we stick to the topic of the Soviet onion, please?
Okay.
Today it's just a dismal load of bricks and dust. But if you use a modern computer to simulate what it used to look like, the results are nothing short of breathtaking. Which was more culturally significant, the Renaissance or Single Ladies by Beyonce? People were prudish back then, weren't they? If they saw his penis, they'd probably have a stroke, wouldn't they?
Probably. I don't think that would have made it onto the media.
That's not a joke. What's funny about that? That's no laughing matter. We're talking about people's lives here.
My grass is really green and honestly I can't even fucking cap no more. This is a really dark time for me. I'm going through a lot.
By a lot, you mean drugs?
I wouldn't.
Drugs?
No, it's a natural plant.
No, I'm not judging.
I'm not an addict.
I'm just saying.
I don't think...
You wanna talk about it?
I mean, fuck, I like pills, I like drugs, I like getting money, I like strippers, I like to fuck, I like day drinking and day parties in Hollywood, I like doing Hollywood shit, snorted Bollywood. What can I say? The shit works, it feels good, and my self-worth's at an all-time low. And just when it couldn't get worse, my ex crashed my place and destroyed all I owned. Whoopsie, made a oopsie, $100,000 oops made me loopy. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn a nigga guts into soup bean.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
Dude, no, we're sorry, dude.
If I see you again on my property, I'm beating your ass. Hard.
There's currently a MAGA civil war and everyone's turning on Trump and Elon. Yeah. Donald Trump recently said he supports H-1Bs just like Elon Musk. But in 2016, Trump said he's against it because Americans need those jobs.
How are they responding to that?
People called Elon a traitor to America. Then Laura Loomer jumped in and called him an immigrant who bought his way into MAGA. Now they're all calling each other Democrats.
So anybody they disagree with is a Democrat?
Yes, they said he's not even American. He should go back to where he came from. So we called the Republican Party contemptible fool and accused him of being racist.
They hate Democrats so much they're accusing each other of being Democrats?
Yeah! They're questioning each other's loyalty to Trump and saying they're on Democrat payroll. Elon Musk told them to F themselves in the face and then threatened them that he will go to war with them on a level they can't even comprehend.
Okay, so what is everyone going to do about it?
Elon Musk is accusing them of being racist while they're all saying they want to deport Elon.
Deport Elon?
They're saying, of course, an immigrant was sent out for another immigrant. Now they're all turning on him.
Elon! He was just their savior. What happened?
Surprisingly, Trump also came under fire. He agreed that H-1Bs are cheaper and we should keep them.
Turning on Trump?
Yes, because we can't believe he lied to us. He said H-1Bs were bad in 2016 and we get our jobs back in 2024 and now he wants the H-1Bs over us.
What's the solution to all this?
Need to direct our hate from Mexicans to Indians. Direct our hate from black people to South Africa. And let them know what it's like to be black on a daily basis in America.
We didn't say this wasn't coming. We all knew this was eventually going to come.
Are you saying you can predict the future? How could anyone have predicted this would happen?
Because a lot of people see MAGA as a hate crowd. And so once a hate crowd runs out of things to hate on.
Yeah?
They gotta start hating on each other, and it all implodes.
People are now saying they missed 2016 Donald Trump. They're accusing him of selling out to his billionaire investors who want H1B. He betrayed us! How could he?
Hopefully things for America goes the right direction.
The only right direction is straight as to that! Project 2025!
Oh, look, it's the cool, chill guy.
Actually, I'm the pants shitter guy.
Yeah, whatever. There's no way you're the pants shitter guy. That was just a fart, because you're definitely not the pants shitter guy. I just shit the fuck out of my pants. Send this to someone to shit the fuck out of their pants. New year, new me, I say absolutely lyingly.
More like new poo, new pee, haha. Am I right, chat?
Says the evil and potentially inbred Larry, who also has no motion. You blow in from idiot dumbass town or something, bud?
I'm in my himbo era.
Oh, hell nah. You brain rotted as shit, evil Larry. Dr. Stewart is there. Anything you can do to help evil brain rotted Larry, who has no bitches?
Nah, family, you got that.
Well, evil Larry, your brain is stuck on TikTok mode, I guess.
Say you put that on Skibidi and the low taper fade.
Evil brain rotted Larry, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
I thought I was just gonna be a streamer. Hold on, am I going to shit on the walls and piss in the coffee?
If you're that depressed, reach out to someone. And remember, suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems.
My heart goes out to you. Oh, gee, come on, sing along. Take me.
Hey, my heart goes out to you.
Oh, heart goes out to you. Oh, sorry, I thought there was a fly.
My heart goes out to you.
Heart goes out to you.
That's the button for my Tesla suit. It's not turning on. I'm sorry.
Heart goes out to you. I could have sworn I had my keys.
My heart goes out to you.
Give me a second eye. My heart goes out to you. Johnny, get up here. We're hand boating. Come on.
Oh, you're hand boating?
Yeah, we're hand boating.
My heart goes out to you. Dear Diary, today I sold 1 billion Tesla.
My heart goes out to you. Oh, sorry, that's embarrassing. This is usually really funny when I do it. I can usually make it sound like a fart is coming out of my armpit.
My heart goes out to you. I'm having a heart attack, so I'm having a heart attack.
Good night. Good night, America.
My heart goes out to you.
Oh. Oh.
I'm not quiet, you've been quiet, just receiving what you said. Reeling, feeding, feeling filled by everything you fed. I see you as you see yourself through all the books you read. Overwhelmed with guilt and realizing the disease. You give me chills, I've had it with the chills. I'm nothing, you are nothing, we are nothing but the pills. I'm empty till she fills, alive until she kills. In her vampire empire I am falling, yeah.
But Donald Trump was great for the economy. Things were the cheapest when he was in office. Like, my life was the easiest when Donald Trump was in office, and he promised that this time he's going to make groceries cheaper. So actually, the good economy that we had under Trump was the economy that he inherited from Obama's term as president. He actually completely tanked the economy with the way that he handled COVID, and then Biden inherited that economy. So the economy that we think Biden destroyed was actually Trump's economy. So the bad economy that we experienced with Biden was Trump's economy, and the good economy that we experienced with Trump was Obama's economy. Okay, well, but he did say that this time around he's going to raise the grocery prices. So actually, so far, he's done literally nothing to help with the cost of living or cost of groceries. He's actually made it worse. He's threatened to put tariffs, which are like taxes, on imported goods. And people were thinking like, oh, well, the taxes are on the imported goods, so the country that they're coming from has to pay for them. But which is true, they do have to pay for them. But if they're paying more for them to be imported, that means they have to charge more for them to be bought in our country. So that actually means whatever they're importing is going to cost more. So it's going to bring up the price of whatever they're distributing. But why would he do that? It's all about money. But another thing is, funny enough, his immigration policies he's trying to enact are actually also going to increase the prices of things. I didn't know that. How are his immigration policies going to make things more expensive? So almost 70% of farm workers in America are foreign-born. So when Trump has said time and time again that he plans on having these mass deportations, which he has started, now none of these farm workers want to come to work and farm your crops. And your crops are your groceries that you want to be cheaper. And why is this going to affect your grocery prices? Because guess what? When the supply decreases because you don't have enough workers to produce enough that you were producing, so now the supply's going to go down because there's not enough workers to keep doing what they were doing. And when the supply goes down and there's not a lot of something, it makes it more valuable, right? Because there's not enough of it. So the price goes up, which means your groceries are actually going to get a lot worse. Are you serious? Yeah, I mean, Texas reported that over 25% of their farm workers aren't going to work, and in California, it's almost 50%. So, yeah. Okay, but I don't understand why legal immigrants are scared of getting deported. We're only trying to deport illegal immigrants, right? He's actually not just going after illegal immigrants. He's going after immigrants with work visas. Visas are temporary. They have to get renewed. They expire. And he's also in the past tried to put pauses on renewing of visas. And, you know, if your visa doesn't get renewed. He's also trying to go after people who are seeking asylum or are refugees from other countries, people who have temporary or partial citizenship are in the process of becoming citizens. And these are all people who are here legally. Well, that's kind of messed up. I mean, if they're here legally, I don't see the problem with it. And that doesn't make any sense. Why would he make it harder for people to come here legally if he doesn't want people to come here illegally? Because doesn't making it harder to come legally increase the probability of them coming illegally? Yes, yes. Okay, well, what about American citizens? Hasn't he done anything to help the people who are suffering from the California fires? He's actually cut back on a lot of climate control policies that could have helped this situation. And when he was asked about the California fires, he actually said that the fires would have been put out if they had just let the water flow, and they haven't let the water flow, whatever the hell that means. Have you heard about the people from the January 6th insurrection that he pardoned? Yeah, well, I mean, I heard he pardoned them because he feels like some of these people didn't deserve to be locked up, and they were like victims of January 6th. Yeah, no, it was definitely an insurrection, and a lot of the people he pardoned actually assaulted police officers. And I'm not talking about like a fist fight, a punch to the face, a slap, like, you know, a tussle. No, like they were throwing objects, hitting them with stun guns, pulling up their masks, attempting to gouge their eyes out. But I thought Trump supports police officers. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think everybody thought, but one of the officers who was beaten with a wooden pole and tased in the neck, who actually suffered from a heart attack due to his injuries, DJ Rodriguez is the guy who did it, and he's actually getting out this week. Are you serious? Yeah, I mean, a police officer, a female police officer, also, she had her head cracked open and suffered from a permanent brain injury, so what does he care about? Like, what is he doing? He doesn't care about protecting the police force. He doesn't care about the livelihoods of Americans. He doesn't care about your cheaper groceries. He cares about making the rich richer and the poor poorer. It's never been Republican versus Democrat. It's Republican and Democrat versus MAGA and the rich. I don't know why nobody sees this. Damn, I never looked at it like that.
What are you doing? What are you staring at? Wow. Wow. You're handsome. Wow. You're so sweet. That's my treats.
And a baby elephant is spreading holiday cheer at the Houston Zoo. Kirby is a 4-week-old Asian elephant, and zoo officials say she's spending her time bonding with mom and the rest of the herd. If you want to see what Kirby's up to, you can join the Kirby crew online and follow her progress on the...
I'm getting myself pressed. Mama, that burn.
It is actually way too late now to say sorry. And you probably should have said that shit a long time ago. Oh.
Very, very cheap. £1 fish. 6 4 5 pound, £1 each. 6 4 5 pound, £1 each. Very, very good and very, very cheap. £1 fish forever.
What kind of world do we live in where Ben & Jerry's ice cream, Costco, and the Quakers are standing up for human rights instead of the actual people that are supposed to be doing that? Like, I legit feel that I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. £1 fish. Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. £1 fish. £1 fish. Have a look. £1 fish. Have a look. £1 fish. Very, very good. £1 fish. Very, very cheap. £1 fish. 6 4 5 pound, £1 each. 6 4 5 pound, £1 each. Very, very good and very, very cheap. 1 pound fish today, 1 pound fish. Come on, ladies, come on. 1 pound fish. Come on, ladies, come on. 1 pound fish. 6, 4, 5 pound, 1 pound each. Very, very good. Very, very cheap. Very, very good and very, very cheap. 1 pound fish. 1 pound fish. Very, very cheap. 1 pound fish. Why did you redeem it? 6, 4, 5 pound, 1 pound each. 6, 4, 5 pound, 1 pound each. Very, very good and very, very cheap. 1 pound fish today, 1 pound fish.
Do anything you want me to. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. And dirty cash, I need you. Oh.
Why are you Chinese? Who says I'm Chinese, Senator? You are Chinese. What the? You sound Chinese. No, I don't. Are you Chinese? Are you British? Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party? I served my military for 2 years. I'm Singaporean. Have you ever watched Rush Hour? No. With Chris Tucker? No. And Jackie Chan? No. Do you eat Chinese food? Yes. Okay, I say. You are what you eat. No. Where was your suit made? China. So you are Chinese. Senator, I'm Singaporean. What the fuck don't you understand? What type of dishes do you use at home? Fine china. No, I mean paper plates. Have you ever used the Chinese finger trap? No. Do you celebrate the Chinese New Year? Chinese New Year? No, give me a break. Look, no one's leaving here till someone's Chinese.
Look at you gripping daddy? Look at you gripping daddy?
Do you want fries with that?
Where I'm from, we call fries potato Jeremy's.
Where the fuck are you from?
I do not like this song. Santa Claus is coming to town. Do not come to my town.
Just found out Donald Trump has a little sob story about mashed potatoes. I'm not going to explain and figure it out, then come back. Okay, now that we're back. Boston Tea Party, mashed potatoes. Boston Tea Party, mashed potatoes. Boston Tea Party, mashed potatoes. I seen one girl say we should send a whole bunch of mashed potatoes. That's cool. I think we should go bigger. I think it needs to be a social media thing. Every time he says something like, Trump, do we need to bring those bowl of mashed potatoes? Every troll that we can, just call them weird and ask them if they want mashed potatoes. Like, make that a concept of disrespect to them. In the middle of him presenting or speaking or anything, everybody should have a bowl of mashed potatoes and eating it. Like, we need to do that much. Literally watch him break down on camera. And then after he's traumatized, we gaslight him, say, do you need a cognitive test? Are you okay? Does he need to be president? See?
Get your ass on! Go back to Poland! Go back to Europe! Go back to Europe! Hey, you by yourself! Why you here? You by yourself! Culero! Culero! Culero!
You want to ban drag show readings to children.
To minors, yes.
Why?
Why?
What are you protecting?
Why can we prohibit children from voting, those under 18 from voting?
Why are you
but
banning?
Also that.
Is that free speech? Are you infringing on that performer's free speech?
They can continue to exercise their free speech, just not in front of a child.
Why?
Because the government does have a responsibility to protect.
I'm sorry?
The government does have a responsibility in certain instances to
What's
protect
the
children.
leading cause of death amongst children in this country? And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not drag show readings to children.
Correct, yes.
So what is it?
I'm presuming you're going to say it's firearms.
No, I'm not going to say it like it's an opinion. That's what it is. It's firearms. More than cancer, more than car accidents. And what you're telling me is you don't mind infringing free speech to protect children from this amorphous thing that you think of. But when it comes to children that have died, you don't give a flying fuck to stop that because that shall not be infringed. That is hypocrisy at its highest order.
There's no such thing as evil people. Just ordinary people who do bad things because they're unhappy. Jump. What? Jump. What?
Today, Lucky said he wanted to try something sweet other than what he had for breakfast this morning. Today we're gonna be trying Lucky's Charms. Babe, I hope it tastes just like you. This is a pretty big box, don't you think, Lucky?
Babe, your box is huge.
Lucky, where's this from?
Walmart.
Lucky, I feel poor. You know I don't like to shop at Walmart. Lucky, can you bust it open? I think I just felt something. Lucky, that's too much. Take some. Lucky, I swear to God, I'm divorcing. Now that we have an appropriate amount of cereal, let's have a taste.
But babe.
What?
What about the milk?
Here, Lucky. We don't use dairy in this household.
Hey, can I try your milk?
Okay, let's have a little taste. Cheers. Lucky, give me your hand. Lucky, I need water. I tasted a sugar molecule.
Is that not normal?
No. Lucky Charms, how dare you name your product after my husband? Only one of them is fruity.
My girl look like Wednesday Addams. Eyes go black when she orgasms. Hide your back, she likes to stab them. My butt cheek, she likes to grab. Matching pajama birthday suits. Her spit tastes just like juicy fruit. She do that thing she usually do. Spell my name with her tongue like Me and your girlfriend playing dress up at my house. I gave your girlfriend cunnilingus on my couch. She cute, kawaii, hentai boobies that excite me. I think she really likes me. Ask politely, can I?
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws. Balls in your jaws. Can I?
Contaré la historia de una famosa persona. Todos la conocen con el apodo de Chona. Todos la conocen con el apodo de Chona. Su marido dice ya no sé qué hacer con ella.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn the nigga guts into soup beans.
Okay, whoa. Okay, Dokshi, we don't want to revert back to our old ways. So we're gonna do a breathing exercise, okay?
Okay, word.
When I breathe, you breathe. All right? Let's go.
Queer people
people have been trying to tell y'all for years. We've been trying to tell y'all for years the parallels between 1930s Germany and today's society in America. We have been yelling about this since Trump was first elected. Specifically, trans and gender non-conforming people. We have been trying to tell y'all. And I understand the Weimar Republic is not taught in most American high school curriculums. I didn't learn about it until I went to college, but it is so important that everybody learns about it because it is so relevant to today's society. So, let's talk about it again. Maybe you'll stay this time. Come on, sit down. What was the Weimar Republic? The Weimar Republic was Germany's government from 1918 to 1933. And this era in German history was incredibly democratic and progressive. This was a time of scientific, artistic, and cultural innovation in Germany. And queer people lived openly in society during the Weimar Republic. During this time, Berlin was considered the queer capital of the world. Gay and lesbian magazines were produced and distributed. Lesbians were cutting their hair short and wearing pants. Censorship laws were relaxed, and lesbian pulp fiction exploded because of it. Was this a perfect haven? No, of course not. Same-sex relations between two men was still illegal. Trans people were often still targeted. Before the 1920s, it was considered to be a very progressive government. And I want to take a minute to talk about a gay Jewish man, Magnus Hirschfeld, who lived in Berlin during this time. Hirschfeld was a sexologist, physician, and LGBT advocate. This man founded the first LGBT rights organization in history, the Scientific Humanitarian Committee. He also founded the Institute for Sexual Science, a research center for gay, transgender, and intersex topics. It offered public services for alcoholism, sex counseling, gynecology exams, and it was a pioneer in research for the LGBT community. So what happened? This is a period in time that is considered very progressive. What led to its downfall? Economic instability. The Great Depression happened. Germany fell into another economic crisis, and Germans became desperate for change. And when people are desperate for change, that is when fascists strike. People were desperate. They wanted change, and the Nazis knew that. People started finding the promises that the Nazis were making very appealing, and the support for Nazis began to increase. And the people who didn't necessarily support Nazis, but weren't going to be directly affected by the promises being made by Nazis, they were just kind of like, oh, these people are crazy. They're not actually going to do anything. Hitler is a crazy person. It's not going to affect my life, so why should I say anything? Why should I care? And then on May 6th, 1933, the German Student Union, a Nazi organization, made an organized attack on the Institute for Sexual Science. Nazis broke into the building and destroyed what they found. And they removed any books that remained and burned them in the streets. Nearly 25,000 pieces of research material and books on LGBT people was destroyed. And Hirschfeld's German citizenship was revoked because he was Jewish and gay. And this all happened after what would be considered a prosperous time for queer people, due to economic instability and the fear and desperation that causes people to feel. I just want y'all to think about that for a little bit. And just think about how we are currently existing in this world.
Chicken. We'd like to take a moment to announce that all our food keeps blowing up.
There's no such thing as evil people. Just ordinary people who do bad things because they're unhappy. Jump. What? Jump. What?
I do not like this song. Santa Claus is coming to town. Do not come to my town.
Something's pulling me away from you. Jesus is my virtue, and Judas is the demon I cling to. I cling to. Disappointed fool, baby, it's so cruel, but I'm still in love with Judas, baby. I'm disappointed fool, baby, it's so cruel, but I'm still in love with Judas, baby.
wipes, case a bum try to touch me. Ew. I'm the Terminator.
You'll be having a great day. The sun is shining, the birds is chirping, you in a chipper ass mood, and here come a Cybertruck.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
There's no such thing as evil people. Just ordinary people who do bad things because they're unhappy. Jump. What? Jump. What?
Very, very cheap. 1 pound fish. 6.5 on 1 pound fish. 6.5 on 1 pound fish. Very, very much and very, very cheap. 1 pound fish for a 1 pound fish.
Warning, I'm about to yuck some people's yum, but that same visceral feeling that a lot of people get, myself included, when they see a Cybertruck is the same feeling I get when I see the Margiela tabbies.
我们今生注定是沧桑，哭着来，要笑着走过呀，朋友啊，让我们一起牢牢铭记呀，我们今生兄弟情一场。
Alright, TikTok refugees, if you're seeing this, congratulations, you've made it to Little Red Book. I need you to give yourself a big round of applause because you've done a really tremendous job, tremendous. The Chinese people, they're very nice. I'm sure you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Now here's the thing, it has come to my attention, a lot of people on this platform, they're trying to teach you some Chinese slang. Frankly speaking, it's a little bit messy, a little bit over the place. Let me tell you, if you want to learn Chinese, if you want to learn it the right way, you've got to learn from the best. And guess what? I'm the best. 我是一个中国人. My mother tongue is Chinese. I'm gonna teach you better Chinese than anybody does. So the first word is what's out. Look at this. This word is very useful. That's how it's written in Chinese. How do you read it? What's out. In Chinese, it's more accurate. It's like, what's out? What's out? In Chinese, right? You have to recognize it. So it literally means, holy shit. Guys, here's the thing. If you see a post that's really good and you want to be recognized, what do? You put a what's out over here and people are going to recognize you because the Chinese people, they're very smart, very nice people. They're going to check your IP and they will know this American person, he's trying his best, he's making his effort to blend in, and they're gonna love you, and they're gonna follow you. You're gonna make lots of friends over here. So what's out? Show how impressed you are about China.
There's no such thing as evil people. Just ordinary people who do bad things because they're unhappy. Jump. What? Jump. What?
There's a viral video going around of American men and Russian men being asked if they would provide for their wives. Every single American man said no. They said they wanted to go 50-50. One even said, she's an adult, she can provide for herself. They all mocked the idea of providing for their wives. Every single Russian man said yes. They were dumbfounded at the question, actually. One said, it's my wife, of course. They weren't like, well, it's 50-50. What's she bringing to the table? She can get a job. No, they recognized the value and privilege of just having a woman in their lives. We hear a lot of complaints from American men about modern women and how they aren't feminine, but they're not even functioning as providers and protectors. They want women to be their roommates who pay half the bills, provide a maid service for their dusty apartment, and are their bedroom buddy. When these men try to go find wives overseas, the women are always like, I'm not coming back to help you pay bills and lay down with you. Are you crazy? See, these men want women to be feminine, but they have her out in her masculine all day doing more of the heavy lifting and providing than they do. There's no benefit to you, sweetie. If a man wants a relationship with a woman, he needs to step up instead of expecting her to become half a man because he lacks manhood.
What the fuck did you just say?
Well, well, well. Here comes the airplane. Here comes the airplane. Here you go. Here comes the airplane.
This year will be Puxatawny Phil's first Groundhog Day as a father. Oh. Do they know that their daddy is a liar? Do they know all their daddy do is lie? I hope they're prepared for their father to be a disappointment. That's all he does to the rest of us. Do your kids know that you only clock in once a year and still can't do a decent job? Only got to work one day out of the year and still fail. I hope you show up for your kids year round. You damn sure don't show up for us. I hope for their sake that they get to see you the other days of the year. I really do. You'll get a direct experience with your lying ass daddy. All he do is lie. Out here turning up the heat with your wife to make some kids. I hope you turn up the heat outside. How about we focus? How about we do that? Can we do that this year? Remember last year when you said we were getting in early spring? Yeah, what happened to that? What happened to that? Because it was sure enough snowing outside my window in March. March. What happened? You have anything to say for yourself? No? Well, I guess we'll find out what lie you have for us this year. Can't wait to find out. This will be your kids' first experience finding out that all you do is lie. I guess maybe they'll continue the tradition. Maybe it'll just run in the family. Right. Anyways.
Cash in my pocket, get your motherfucking cake up. Murder, she wrote.